Hi guys, this is George from Pageant Empress, and I'm so happy to introduce you the first podcast episode where we'll be discussing about the weekly pageant news from around the world. I thought this would be a really good idea since we have actually reached 200k subscribers on YouTube, and to have a good discussion, I thought it would be really fun to have international guests with me. So who else should we start with than the one and only, right? So we have the Miss Grand Malaysia, Melissa Lin. Actually, you're in Vietnam, so Xin Chào from Vietnam.
Xin chào. Hello everyone. This is Melissa Lin, Miss Grand Malaysia 2024.
What are you doing in Vietnam? I thought you were in KL and like you messaged me saying like, okay, I'm in the airport in Vietnam.
It's a secret.
It's a secret.
You guys have to stay tuned to the finals to know what's happening.
All right, okay. A bit of secret doesn't hurt anyone. So, by the way, if you have do not know, Melissa is a very hardworking person because it's only been what, a month, right? 30 days since your crowning as the national
Yes,
title
30
holder.
days.
Yeah, but she has been going to so many countries, doing an incredible job preparing for the pageant. So, how long do you have until you go to Cambodia?
I am flying to Cambodia tomorrow.
So yeah, you're definitely a jet setter. You're like Vietnam.
Hence why, hence why I said it's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy. I'm doing something crazy. Like my whole team, my whole countrymen, they were telling me like, why are you flying today when you're flying to Cambodia tomorrow? And I just said like, we're coming for the crown. Of course, we're just gonna do our very best every day for 30 days.
Yeah.
So that was the goal.
That's great. And I know you're recently in Thailand too, right? For some like pre-preparations. You came to Thailand too, some for photo
Yes,
shoots. Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yes,
yeah,
and Nadia as the makeup. It was
yeah,
amazing.
it looks so good. I love the big hair, the pageant gown, of course by GL too. So like it looks incredible. So we're really looking forward to seeing your final gown, also the prelim gowns for Miss Grand International. How do you feel though? Because it's only been 30 days since you got the crown as Miss Malaysia. Like, do you feel like you can do it? Like, or do you feel like, okay, everything is going really quickly?
I think it's a little bit of both because I am always someone who really like go for it. Like from the moment I was crowned, I just told myself, you know what, we have 30 days. We're gonna make it. We're gonna just push through about lack of sleep. Who cares about, just go for it and just going every single country that I had my eyes on because I think for Miss Grand, they really emphasize a lot on the four Bs. So especially the word business here. So I really wanted to show Miss Grand International that I can do it. Even though within 30 days, I can bring in the business element that will appeal to them at the end of the day. Because I think business is very, very important for Miss Grand.
It is, yeah, you definitely hit the jackpot. I think, especially, of course, the beauty, the body, the brain, they're equally important. But I think if you had the extra B, which is the business, I think you'll
Yeah,
be able to stand out in a group of like, I think 70 contestants,
yeah,
right? Last time when you were crowned, it was like
for
60
sure.
contestants. You got like 10 more now. There's so
Yes,
many new countries coming up.
I think they might end up with like 78 or 80 countries.
Hmm, that'd be
I'm
good.
seeing I'm seeing like the numbers are going up. Mm,
Yeah, as of now, I just checked is you have 72 confirmed girls, confirmed contestants, and of course we have the Philippines. There might
yep,
be some new
yep.
countries coming up, so could be 80 by
New
this time.
countries.
Like, so the last Sunday
Go
we had
ahead.
the grand coronation for Miss Universe India 2024. We have Rhea Singha. She's I think 19. She's one of the youngest contestants for Miss Universe. And I know that you're also half
Yep.
Indian, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes, I'm half Indian.
So how do you feel about the new Miss Universe India? Did you see her photos, post about Rhea?
I saw her pictures. I saw that if I'm not wrong, there's like a mixed feeling, right, about the winner. Is
Yes.
that is that what's
Yeah, the
happening on
reception.
social media? I think
Yeah, a lot of the Indian people, like Indian fans at least, the reaction because I did actually a full review. So watch the video if you haven't. It's like 20 minutes long, but do watch it. And a lot of the comments were not that great. They had a bit of a mixed feeling regarding the winner because they had a lot of pageant veterans competing. Some come from the US, some from Canada and like other countries too. So
no.
she is a bit of a baby. Maybe that's the reason because she's 19. But I think she'll do good. She's good at speaking.
I mean, Harnas was 19 when she won. So if you're talking about age, I don't think the age is a factor here. Possibly, sometimes the pageant lovers do not see things from an organization point of view. So maybe in the eyes of the people, they might think, oh, she's not prepared. But maybe in the eyes of the owners of the pageant, she has everything that they are looking for. whether it's punctuality, whether it's commitment, whether it's the finances that she might have, or whether it's the aspect that she carries that fulfill the brand. So I
Yeah.
think that's my personal perception on this.
Yeah, I mean, like I said previously, like I have given my like a lot of opinions regarding what I think about the pageant, but I think it was overall quite a good pageant. Like, yes, it was the first actually. The coronation was the first leadership, the first year for the national director. So, like, I would give him props because it's not easy to do a national pageant, especially at that level, right? Like, India has so many people; it's the most populated country in the world. So, he did a really good job. It's just that you cannot please everyone, and that's quite a tough job to do, right?
The perception of the international organization towards the girl. If the international organization is like, yes, she's the one, she's great, she is the ambassador. You know, like what Luciera always said. You know, she doesn't model, she speaks.
Yes.
So I think that that's the new winner for sure.
Yeah. I just wish her all the best. Even though she was not my number one, so like I do wish her all the best, and I hope she does incredibly well in Mexico. So I'll be
Good luck.
moving on to the next one. This will probably be something. Oh, wait, where did you get that from?
Yeah,
Okay. So yeah.
I did this.
So we're moving to Miss Grand because you're a Miss Grand Queen. I don't know if you
Yes,
saw it, but I think
correct.
Miss Burma, she's the first one to go to Cambodia. I saw it like 2 days ago. She had a post regarding going to Cambodia in the airport in Myanmar. So how do you feel about meeting all your fellow Golden Sisters, like Miss Grand Sisters? How do you feel as a representative from Malaysia?
To be very honest with you, because like I've met Miss Grand Myanmar in person at Miss Grand Saraburi. So we met like this month, this month. So I got the opportunity to actually speak to a few of the Asian queens already. So it's more of a reunion for us when the pageant starts. But in general, I would say I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty like happy to like actually finally meet them because we have been talking online, talking on whether it's Instagram, whether it's comment section, whether it's line. You know, we have all like had a fair shares of conversation. So it's finally like, okay, we're gonna meet in person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot to say that you were part of the Miss Grand ceremony, right? There were a lot of the Miss Grand international contestants. They did some kind of like a fashion show.
Yes,
We're wearing the national
yes.
crowns. You look beautiful in your silver dress as well. So how was the experience? Share about that.
Say that the experience was great. Like honestly, for someone that uh, always wanted to try out the Thai culture, I
Yeah.
think the importance for me to go to Miss Grand Starbury, apart from getting invited by the amazing Austin and as well as Morphany by the owner of Miss Grand Starbury, I think the fun part was actually getting to be touched by the Thai people. I think getting the touch and getting to learn a little bit of their language, getting to know their culture, getting to know how they roll, it's very important for me because as someone who loved to do research before joining a pageant, I always wanted to actually go to Thailand and meet those people in person. So I got to really like speak to the people. I got to meet some of the organizational key person, which I felt like okay, it will help when the international pageant starts because you already have somewhat of a relationship or you already have like some oh I know who he or she is and I could easily maneuver around that.
Yeah, I think it's really good that you and some of the contestants went earlier to Thailand just to get to know the team more because the more you know about the
Yep.
MGI organization, I think it really help you moving forward because they really do want someone who's ready to work, right? That's something Mr. Nawat always says.
Yep.
He needs someone. He only says that he wants a girl who's ready to work. Like if she doesn't want to work, then she's not going to be the golden queen. So I'm really happy that you had that opportunity. And by the way, you look beautiful. So like,
Yep.
how do you feel? Because the outfit you wore, runway you gave, the presentation, it was incredible. You look stunning in that silver dress.
ขอบคุณมากค่ะ the silver dress was from Muller Bangkok. I got touched by an amazing makeup artist and hairstylist and Miss Grand Saraburi's team. I think it was amazing because I have not never gotten any Thai makeup before this. So a lot of people in my country tends to do a little bit heavier makeup. But whereas I feel like I have always suited more of a light makeup, less is more kind of thing for
Yes.
me. So like even like now I'm not wearing a single makeup, which makes me feel kind of like okay, but it's okay because like previously before joining pageants, I am the kind of girl that goes out without makeup anyway.
You look
So
beautiful.
it's like
By the
it's
way, just
pretty
want to
pretty
give
cool for me.
antidote to the viewers. She has just got a beautiful like tan. And I know you were saying that I don't know how you're gonna look on the video, but like you look stunning with that sun-kissed glow that you have at the moment.
Thank thank you. Because like I really, when you told me about the podcast, in the back of my mind, it was going to be just voice recording.
Right.
So I didn't like even like consider it in my mind. Oh no, we're gonna do video. And then
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's okay because because you assured me that it's fine. So I
Yeah.
was like, okay, it's fine.
You look good, yeah. And also, you look pageant ready. You look like you're ready to compete at Miss Grand. Let's say the final is tomorrow. You're like, okay, let's
Let's
roll with
roll.
it. Yes. So I know they have, I think, a talent portion, right, in Miss Grand. Would you be able to say a little bit about that?
Yes. So this year, this is the second year that they're going doing the Grand Voice,
Yeah.
and it's pretty exciting for me because I've been performing, or I would say I've been loving to sing since I'm a kid. I play the piano as well. I just gotten my singing coach like end of last year,
Okay.
so I'm kind of excited to see like how all the practice have is going to plan out and like how the performance is going to be because I know Kun Nawad actually emphasized a lot on like having an all-rounder queen,
Yes.
making sure that they can sing, they can host, they can perform, doing every single aspect. And I think like I have always been that. So in Malaysia, people call me crazy, people call me like I'm doing everything. So I feel like okay, crazy and doing everything in Miss Grand is not a bad thing because
Yeah.
in Miss Grand you kind of have to be everything.
Yeah. You have to be the jack of all
So
trades.
yeah,
So,
that I'm pretty excited because I'm jack of all trades. So that's pretty much how I roll.
yes.
So I think I'm pretty excited to perform. I prepared 4 songs, different languages for sure. So
Okay. We're
we'll
going
see. You
international
guys
then.
will actually tune
Okay.
in and watch me.
All right, yeah. I know that
Yes,
you
we're
can
going
sing
international.
because I know you have a good voice. Like you're doing hosting, do a lot of like events in Malaysia. So I know that you have a beautiful voice. We just really look forward to see
Yeah,
the grand voice. When is it? Do you know the actual date for it?
the first week of pageant week. I think the moment on yes, it's next week.
Oh wow, that's really quick. Okay, everything is going
It's an
really fast.
audition. We all
Yeah,
have to audition.
you have to do your
It's boom,
signature
boom, boom,
moves.
boom, boom.
Yes, because you have that outgoing personality, which is really important for Miss Grand. So you need to show all of that when you do the audition, just to stand out in the crowd. That's
Yes,
great.
for
So,
sure. Take
talking,
my energy.
yeah, just give all of
Take my
that.
energy.
Save it until you get to Cambodia too, but just do not be afraid to just showcase that. I think that's one great thing about Miss Grand is that you don't have to be the most, like timid, like demure, like mindful beauty queen to join Miss Grand. You could just be a bit more outgoing and like,
Cutesy.
yeah, you can just go be like a bit out there and just enjoy them.
To that. I think that's the beauty of Miss Grand International. You can be anything you want, whether you're cute, sexy, hot, outgoing, loud, and they accept that. They accept that because you are you. You are who
Yeah.
you are. And I love that part about Miss Grand International. That's actually the first thing that appealed to me,
Yeah.
before joining Miss Grand.
Yeah, that's one thing I really like because that's like certain pageants, I'm not going to name them, but there are certain pageants that are a bit more like traditionalist, a bit more conservative, and they like want the contestant all to be kind of the
Yeah,
same.
yeah,
And I feel like that's quite unrealistic in like
yeah.
especially in the modern day, modern society. Like girls could do anything, right? Like
Mhm.
you have been to like 3 countries on a week, and that's not easy job. So like you're like literally like flying around different countries. So like yeah,
I traveled 6 times within 30 days.
that is crazy.
My team is saying like I'm living on a flight now. Like I'm sleeping on a flight. I'm living on a flight.
That's great because
But it's fun. It's fun.
that's
I
what
mean,
beauty
like,
queens do. Yeah,
that's the goal.
yeah, that is the goal. Because Miss
That's
Grand
the
will be
goal.
traveling to so many countries. I'm sure you have followed Luciana Fuster from Peru, the reigning queen. She has been to like so many countries. I don't even know how she still looks so beautiful and fresh because she's literally traveling around the world like non-stop. From like Asia to Europe to Africa to even Latin America. She was in Peru recently to crown a successor. So I don't know if you followed her. So it was, I think,
Yep.
3 days ago, a few days ago. She crowned
Yep.
her okay, well, let me get her name correct. It's really difficult to say. Rugel. Sorry for mispronunciation. So she is the new Miss Grand Peru, and it was actually crowned in the middle of a rainforest. I don't know if you watched the national finals, but it was
Yep.
spectacular. It was
Yep.
nature everywhere, forest, and I thought it was such a beautiful backdrop. So how do you feel about meeting the new Miss Grand Peru?
I mean, I can't imagine the amount of pressure she has. Like I think as someone who actually adores watching pageant, like I'm a pageant lover myself. So I always foresee like the queens or the reigning queens that, whenever you are competing to be
Yeah.
their successor, especially like for her, she's like literally the predecessor. So
Yes.
like Luciana is her predecessor. So I think that itself gives her a lot of responsibility and stress, and she has this benchmark that she has to hit
Yep.
because that's not easy. But of course, there's some privileges in terms of like attention, in terms of like eyeballs. People will be expecting, will be looking out for her
Yeah.
because she's like pretty much the successor of Luciana.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be really cool. She's beautiful. I saw her videos. I saw
Yes.
her body. Oh my god, her body is amazing. Like I really love a queen that loves to take care of her body, like loves working out. I think that's consistency, that's hard work for sure.
Yeah, and also I don't know if you know this, but she actually won an international pageant previously, Reina Hispania Americana 2022. So she actually has a title under her belt. So that really shows that she is capable. And she's going for that back to back, which is really difficult in an international beauty pageant to get that back to back golden crown. But I think she'll do really well because she has that experience of competing in international beauty pageant. And yeah, like just
For
watching it
sure.
as a viewer, I was getting chills because it was in the middle of rainforest, and I am a bit petrified of being in jungle, like in the middle of nowhere. So I was a bit scared for the contestants getting bitten by like mosquitoes and like insects. So they did a great job regardless. Yeah. Miss Grand Denmark 2024 is Cecilia Pressman. So fun fact, she's actually half Danish and half Thai. So she actually speaks Thai. So you could actually learn some Thai words from her, communicate with her when she comes to Cambodia in Miss Grand International. So that's a fun fact. And have you been following the Danish girls? So they have two of them. One is Miss Denmark, and the second one is Miss Grand Greenland.
Greenland.
Yes. Have you been following them? Her name is Naja.
Yes, so she's half Thai. Oh, she's definitely someone to look out for.
Yeah, just practice with her some Thai words and maybe do some TikTok live, because Miss Grand loves a queen who goes to like TikTok, sells the products.
Yeah.
So maybe you could do that in Thai language. How do you feel about new countries joining beauty pageant? Like I think Greenland, this is the first year they're actually joining Miss Grand International. They have never really joined this contest. Like how do you feel about new countries or territories joining international contests?
I think it's amazing because we're kind of like expanding our horizon here, right? I mean,
Mm.
expanding into different areas. I think that's very good for business perspective from a business point of view. I mean, that's great for a business a lot, and of course for the queen itself, herself. I think the expectation here is because it's her first time. It's the first time the country ever represents
Yeah,
in Miss Grand. So it's either she set a really high benchmark and she is like the face
yeah.
of her country in the coming year, or option B. So I think she will do very well because I think she has a really good team, and I noticed that already. That's why I'm like, okay, I'm seeing her on my feed. I think they are both even going to Bangkok on the 29th, which is tomorrow, to meet
Tomorrow.
Miss Grand UK Amy
Yeah.
for the concert. Yeah.
That's
So
really
I think
exciting.
strategy wise, even though they're new, they're playing it already, which is great because
Yeah.
in a competition there's always strategy involved, and I think for someone that's crowned 2 days ago, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I think, especially when I see like new countries joining international pageant, for me it makes me really happy because I'm a geography nerd. Like I don't know if you're also the same, but I watch beauty pageant because I fell in love with geography as a child. So I was that little nerd who would just like go around the globe, like the globe, the ball, and I would just like pinpoint the countries. I was like, okay, I'm going to do like a thesis on this. I'll do a homework on this one. So I actually did the entire assignment in Inuit culture. I don't know if you know this. People who live in the north part of the world. So Canada have it. Also Greenland, they have the Inuit culture. So she's actually a native from Greenland. So I fell in love with the culture. It's beautiful.
Oh,
A lot of furs. It's really cold.
whale meat,
Whale meat, which is
whale.
yeah, it's I don't know how it tastes like, but it looks huge. So the food, the culture is so fascinating.
I think I am pretty exposed thanks to TikTok on their culture. I
Mm.
think on TikTok you can actually learn a lot about their culture, like showcasing their culture, and I think it's pretty cool. So I'm pretty excited to see like what kind of national costume that she will be bringing forward.
Same. I'm really looking forward for that because I love it. Like I said previously, like I did a whole like thesis on it, and like they had big costumes too. It's not like tiny. They have like a lot of feathers, and yeah, I just find it so interesting. So I look forward to seeing her national costume. Since you're in Vietnam, right? Let's talk about Vietnamese pageant. Did you know that Mr. Vietnam was held? I think once again 2 days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago, they had the Mr. Vietnam. His name is Nguyen. I'm bad with names. Nguyen Man Lan. So he is really tall. He's 192 centimeters. So he is really like massive. He's huge. It says he speaks fluent Vietnamese and English. So I think he looks super handsome. I don't know if you have seen his videos. You are flying to Cambodia tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, tell me a little bit about your preparations or anything that you feel is like super exciting that you'd like to share with the audience watching the podcast.
Okay, I tomorrow will be the day that I'm flying to Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I think what's super exciting this time for me is it's mainly I had more time compared to my previous competitions, and I'm pretty excited because I'm aiming for not just the golden crown, but just to make my country proud. And I'm someone who is really I have the best interest for my country. Like I have the best interest for Miss Grand International as well. And I've been looking at Miss Grand International not just as another competition or my final competition, but instead like a place where I can grow. Like I really want to grow with Miss Grand International. So I think like I'm pretty excited for that, and I'm pretty excited to show my people. I'm excited to show the other countries as well that hey, Malaysia does have certain things that you might not be seeing me, because I think a lot of times when it comes to hot takes or when it comes to like your sash factor, you might not get as much highlights, but the most important thing is being present during the pageant week and just keep proving them wrong. So like I am here to like show that to the world because I'm really, really excited. I prepared so much. 30 days, crazy 30 days, no sleep, but like, hey, not complaining because I'm just really excited and really ready to just work with the art. Like I've been telling my team, like whether it's hosting, whether it's singing, whether it's performing, like I just want, I just want it badly. And I want to show that to Kunawad, Kun Teresa, and just the whole MGI team.
It was really lovely talking to you, Melissa, and like I think there's so much that people can learn from you because you're such a hard worker. I know you only had like 30 days to prepare for Miss Grand International, but you have been literally like running around different countries and getting things sorted, and I really love that quality about you. If you want something, you'll do it, right? You're not just gonna be like, oh, I should like sit back and like be lazy and like not do anything. So like I love that despite you having like short limited time, you are very well organized. And I'm really excited to see you shine in Miss Grand International in Cambodia and to meet you in Bangkok too. I'll be going for the prelims and the finals. So I look forward to
Yes,
meeting you and we can have
please
some
come.
videos, interviews. Yeah.
Yes, yep. See you, see you. ขอบคุณมากค่ะ Yeah.
It was lovely talking to you. So, guys, if you have not already followed her, make sure to follow her on her social media, which you could see on the screen. That's Instagram. And she is so hardworking, beautiful, talented, and she will make Malaysia proud in Miss Grand International because Malaysia, yes, it is a small country in terms of pageantry, but they are really hard workers and they're really intelligent. Like, especially look at listening to you, Melissa speak. She is just so great at public speaking, and I'm really looking forward to seeing her grand talent, her singing for next week, and I think it's like Sunday. But like, yeah, I'm really looking forward for that too. So thank you once again, Melissa, to be part of my first podcast. It means so much to me, and I look forward to supporting you in the Miss Grand International journey.
Thank you so much. ขอบคุณมากค่ะ. Thank you everybody for watching this video.
Yes, guys, thank you so much for watching our podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video on your social media. And if you enjoyed watching this podcast, please comment something nice about Melissa and also about this podcast. And we'll be doing the second episode next week. So I hope to see you in the second episode of the podcast. Okay, see you. Bye bye.